Everybody please stand and let us pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Almighty God, thank you for all the blessings we receive from you, and thank you for the gift of life. And we ask your forgiveness to our sins, and will guide us the entire duration of our discussion this morning. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good morning everyone. I am Jhonny Abuso Abiao. I am junior high school applicant. Then I am your mathematics teacher this morning. Before you take your seats, please arrange your chairs properly and pick up some pieces of paper. Okay, you will now take your seats. By the way, you are absent for today's class. Good, if there is none absent. Now, what does a good student do while their teacher is talking in front or somebody is talking in front of your class? Yes, very good. Listen carefully. Another one. Yes, be participative and listen carefully. As a sort of review in our previous topic, I will show you some pictures and you have to classify what is shown in the picture. Am I clear, class? Now, let's proceed to the first picture. Now, what kind of triangle is shown in the first picture? Yes, very good. It is an obtuse triangle. How about the second one? Yes, it is an right triangle. Then the last one? Yes, very good. It is an acute triangle. How about this one? By the way, class, in our previous topic, we have discussed the symbols for inequalities. What are those? Okay, those are greater than and less than. Very good. Now, any questions with regards to our previous topic? If there's none, let's proceed to our new topic this morning. Then I have a question for you, class. Is it possible to construct a triangle given sides of different lengths? Today, we will be having an activity called Let's Construct It. Triangles out of given lengths and different sides of lengths using straw. We only have 5 minutes or 10 minutes to make the output. Then choose one representative to report it in front. But before that, let us all read the lesson objectives this morning for us to be guided where the entire duration of our discussion this morning. Okay, now, am I clear, class? Any questions with our activity 1? If there is none, let's proceed. Give hands to each group. Today we are going to study the side of a triangle and we need to know what needs to be true in order to form a triangle. I have a question. First, is it always possible to build a triangle? Next, if a triangle could not be formed, what appeared to be the problem? Kung hindi tayo makakabuo ng triangle, ano ang problema? Next, if a triangle could be built, how would the segments appear to be related? Next, let's have another activity called Rule It. Now let's take the output of group 1. Suppose that this is side A, side B, and side C. Can you see any relationship among the 3 sides? How about what can you notice about the first side and second side and third side? Now let's have a rule. Okay, the first rule, the sum of your side A and side B should be greater than to the side C. Now let's have the second rule. The second rule is the sum of side B plus the side C should be also greater than to side A. Then the third rule, we have the sum of the side C plus the side A should also be greater than the side B. Am I clear, class? Now let's see the output of group 1. The first side is 3. And the second side is 4. And the third side, or letter C, is 5. Now let's go back to the output of group 1. We have side A, which is the first side, 3. Side B, the second side, which is 4. And last, the third side, which is the letter C, which is 5. Now let's take a look with the first rule. We have the side A plus the side B should be greater than the side C. Now, our A is 3, our B is 4, should be greater than 2, which is 5. Now, 3 plus 4, we have 7, greater than 5. Does this satisfy with the first rule? Very good, it satisfies with the first rule. How about the second rule? Let's take again the output of group 1. Our B is equals to 4. Plus our side C, which is 5, which is greater than 2. The side A, which is 3. So 4 plus 5, we have 9. So 9 is greater than 3. Yes or no? Yes. So it is satisfied. It satisfies to the second rule. How about the third rule? We have C, A class. C plus A should be greater than 2B. Now our C in the figure is 5 plus the A, which is 3. This should be greater than 2, the side B, which is 4. 5 plus D class, we have A, which is greater than 4. Does it satisfy with the third rule? Very good, it satisfies. So, we can say that the output of group 1, the first figure is a triangle because it satisfies with our rule. Now ang tanong, paano kung sir hindi siya satisfy sa ikalawang rule? So ito ang mangyayari. Let's take the output of group 1 in the second figure. So here, the first side, which is A, equivalent to class 2. Then our second side, which is 3, and the third side is class. We have, very good, 5. Now, let's go back to the first rule. The A plus B should be greater than 2C. So do not forget to go back to the rule. So our value of our A is 2 plus the B, which is 3, greater than the C, which is 5. Now, 2 plus 3 is equals to 5 and greater than 5. Let's see. Is 5 greater than 5? Very good. It's not. Because 5 is equal to itself, which is 5. So does it satisfy with the first rule? So no. So, sa first rule pa lamang, makikita na natin na hindi ito satisfied. Kaya, kung ang mapapansin niyo, sa first and second figure ay hindi siya triangle. This shows that these three rules should be satisfied in the given length of a triangle in the given side. One of the rule does not satisfy in the first rule. We can say that the given triangle is not, that the given sides of different lengths is not a triangle or cannot be formed a triangle. Actually, class, this rule, this is a theorem. And this is called triangle inequality theorem. To further understand what is triangle inequality theorem, let's have another activity, which is number 3, master my rule. Okay, do it yourself. Now, you have to check the output of group 2 and group 3 if it satisfies with the given 3 rules. Again, you have to check the output of group 2 and group 3 if it satisfies in a given 3 rule. Have I understood? Now, in a 1/4 sheet of paper, answer the output of group 2 and group 3 whether it satisfies the rules or not. Write yes if it satisfies all the rules, and write no if kung isa sa kanila ay hindi satisfied, if it doesn't. Next. So, yun. Yung tatlong rule ay tinatawag natin triangle inequality theorem. Then next we have, to understand our topic this morning, I have a video presentation with regards to triangle inequality theorem. Then you have to listen, because afterwards I will give some questions about triangle inequality theorem. Okay, please lean your ears to the video presentation. Okay, that is triangle inequality theorem. Okay, any questions? If there's none, let's have this question. Another activity 4, which is complete me. Okay, you have to supply the sentence, the lacking of the sentence. Okay, we have the blank of any two blank is blank than the third side. Okay, what is it? Based from the video presented, the blank of any blank is blank than the third side. Okay. Very good. Yes, it is. The definition of triangle inequality theorem, the sum of any two sides should be greater than the third side. Again, do not forget, wherever you are, the sum of any two sides should be greater than the third side. That is the definition of triangle inequality theorem. Now let's have another activity am I a triangle? So, sasagutin nyo kung triangle ba ang ibibigay ko sa inyo. Okay, you only have 2 minutes to answer the activity. Okay, thank you. Any questions to our discussion this morning? Any questions? None? Okay, get 1/4 sheet of paper. Direction, choose the letter of the correct answer, write in the 1/4 sheet of paper. So let's have a quiz. So get 1/4 sheet of paper and answer the questions, the following questions. Okay, pass your papers. Check your output. Okay, the answer for number 1 is letter C. How about number 2? Letter D. Number 3, we have C. Number 4, we have B. And last, okay, pass your papers. Okay, as your assignment, direction in a 1/4 sheet of paper again, write all the possible lengths of the third side when the two sides are 10 and 15. Write all the possible lengths of the third side when the two sides are 10 and 15. Am I clear? So write this in a 1/4 sheet of paper. So make sure to pass your assignment tomorrow. Okay, that's all for today. Goodbye everyone.